Hello and welcome to Bloodborne. Today we beat Gascoigne. This is a little spoiler for you. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm warning you that it's gonna be a first try scenario. How could I be so sure? Well, because I'm full on blood vials off camera. Might as well get those souls. So I mean, it's like basically guaranteed. I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but it is. Hold on. Okay, let me pause the video because the controls are wrong. Are they wrong? You know what? Never mind. They're not even wrong. I pressed the shoot button and then my character didn't shoot and I was like, the game is broken. Nope, it's just you can't shoot when you're two-handing a weapon, which I mean, kind of makes sense. I'll give you that. Anyway, please press this button. I was eating dinner just mere moments ago. And turned on the TV. As you know, that's when all of the best bits are born, is while I'm watching TV. Today is no different, I think. What was on? The official finale for Ouch for the oh, you're shooting twice. Rule the day. Alright, I'm the one suffering. I'm dead even? Make this hit? Alright. Then not first try. Wasted 2 minutes walking. I wasn't gonna heal if I wasn't gonna like gain most of my health from hitting him. So the Masked Singer, I'm gonna go off on game shows, but first I have to go off on like this particular game show. Let me just run it by you if you don't know. The Masked Singer is basically like a selection of anonymous people that are famous, varying degrees of fame. I think I would say are just chosen, and they have altered I like alter identities, and they wear a costume including mask to cover their face, and then sorry, gotta clear my throat. As whenever they're talking, they use a voice changer to mask their original noise, and you can only hear their authentic voice as they sing. And the whole gimmick is like you don't know who these people are as they sing, and also every time somebody's eliminated, you unmask that person. You got me immediately. All right, you'd stop. Yeah. Okay. No, we're fine. Thought I was dead. We're doing this. So that's the gimmick, and then at the finale, it's like, hey, these top three, we're gonna unmask all of them, and then one of them gets the prize money. I think that's the whole. I think that's just everything. I've described everything. Anything else that I skipped out will come back in, I promise. I just don't want to mention it yet. So, like my first issue, right? Oh, he got me. My first like big issue with it, and I might just like trail off very soon because we're about to enter the last phase of the boss fight. Oh, do I want to heal though? Yeah, I do. Commit. It's a hit. Commit. Dude, we're still breaking his poise. Don't bully. You don't want to shove there? Okay. Um, I think we heal. Did not matter. Dude, I hate the I gotta say, I hate the jump moves where they just jump into the air and are big bullies. By the way, this game gets so loud. Like I think it's still a little too loud when it's peaking. It's just muted a little more. Okay. I mean, didn't lose too many vials there. It's fine. So, my big issue is one that I'm going to save for a little later, I think. My second big issue is like, why? Okay, aside from all the anonymous famous people, there are four personalities also on the show. Uh, really the only one that I recognize because I'm like very bad with pulp culture. Really, pop culture, not pulp, is the guy from Hangover. Uh, the other three are also, they're also there. Don't really know where they're from, to be honest. It's not like really to like disrespect them. It's more just like my point is not that I don't know their names. My point is why are they there? Their whole point is like their existence on the show is to be like, I don't know who it is. I don't know who could possibly be under the mask. I'm trying to make a single guess, but I don't know. I don't want to name any random famous person. That would be weird. So instead, I'm gonna be silent and stunned. That's all they do. So like, why are they even there? Is it really just like because it's a famous person? Because I mean, this is kind of rude, but I mean, like, what is going on with the? I'm dead. What is going on with the guy from Hangover anyway? Like, what's he even doing? He's like, as far as comedy goes, I think his I don't think he's aged well. His whole character in The Hangover probably has not aged well. I say probably, but like I think I know. But like I'll be on the point. My I have a lot to say about it operationally, and it all like starts on me like happening to stumble upon the finale before watching anything before it. Not that I'm interested at all, but um, for example, a good thing, sort of a good thing. The way that they make it interesting is really just like weaponizing the viewer to market for them. And I mean, this is like is a common thing, I suppose. I really, if like if you can somehow do it, it's very ideal. It's just like they're very purposely giving the viewer like the keys to the kingdom to be like, hey, who could the singer be? We're gonna drop all these hints, and then you guess. And I mean, the hints are like trash. I mean, um, I think pulling this example is best. Is just like this is gonna bleed into my other point, so I'll get that one out of the way as well. The famous people are like the varying degrees of fame. It's like horrible. How are you supposed to guess some of these, and how are you not supposed to? Is kind of my thing. Like, uh, one of the contestants was this dentist from a viral video from 2017. That was genuinely a contestant. It's not a joke. And then you may think that's what they all are. No. Who else was on the same exact season? Tori Kelly, the Grammy winner, is also there, and there was also like an Olympic snowboard winner was also there. Yeah, gold medalist probably. Because why settle for anything less? So it's kind of weird. It's like all of these, and then it's like, yep, this guy, he was on Reddit. And the hints for the dentist guy were like, yep, in this clue that we gave you throughout the series, in this one, we showed scrubs. How did you not deduce that by showing you scrubs? Obviously, we meant like is a dentist. Like, come on, man. And I mean, like, it's not like I don't think this guy is famous, so it's not like you can even like dig around for him on the internet. You, you can't really just like look up your own name and be like, oh yep, there's my home's country, birthplace, birth date. So if you wanted to use any of those as hints for yourself, it's like nobody on the internet is gonna like look up like who is this, So it's weird. But other than that, the hints are used well because they always do, like, I guess once an episode they're like, hey, for this singer here's all these hints, and at the end of the episode we expect you to rewind to that point because you were definitely recording the episode, and we want you to rewatch it for every hint, every little detail, and then we want you to post it on the subreddit, and then we want a mega post with 2,000 replies, a mega thread. I mean, honestly, that's marketing, baby. That's definitely, if it works, then absolutely. You got me. Maybe I should roll through this boss fight instead of just face tanking? I wonder. So I think all of that is a good idea. Now, more to like how the operations were looking for the finale, it's like they just like fattened up the final episode because the numbers were destined to be so much higher, and it's like, I mean, it's like a marathon episode type of thing, and I hate it. Basically, like how they did it is like, first of all, it had to be like an hour and a half long total. It might still be going on, and mind you, this episode has been 15 minutes long so far since I started recording. I left mid Mass Singer episode. I'm a monster. Uh, so the episode started out like, hey, here's the 3 contestants that are in the finale. Only one of them's winning, by the way. Did you know that? Only one of them's winning. Anyway, let's introduce you to the first contestant. The sun. They're wearing a sun on their head because that's their costume. Let's go back to every single time in the series that they sang a song. You know, a little victory lap for them. Replay all of those. Let's say it takes 10 minutes. Okay. Eat these ads, idiot. Here's at least an 8-minute ad break. It's obnoxious. After the 8 minutes, they're like, or well, even before the 8 minutes, it should also be like, by the way, oh no, here's every single clue ever given for this singer that is still masked. Better figure it out. Ad break. Then they go back and they're like, okay, that was contestant number 1. Get ready for 2 and 3. They do it 3 more times. It's insane. You expect me to watch through all of this? I didn't. I mean, obviously, it's probably still going on. It's like, thing is that it's like it probably ends in like 10 minutes. You guys want me to spoil the end for you? I could like pause the video. Maybe I could just stand here and then be like, oh yep. Run to the TV, turn it on. I think I will prefer Bloodborne. I missed. You know what? I hate Bloodborne. I pressed the spacebar too lightly. You know what? That's a miss! But it would have been so cool if it wasn't. Aside from that, trying to think of my other issues with it. Dude, I gotta go back. The famous people that are just like watching and being like, yep, this is so stunning. You know, the singer, it's such a beautiful voice. Whose voice could it be? Just got comboed there? Yep, all right. Dude, I could not. Digressing on my derailment, or derailing on my digress. Every time that he overheads me and I'm on the ground and then he jumps up for like the plunging attack, I can't roll out of it. I don't know what it is. I've tried every time. Does not compute. Anyway, and I mean really we're just I mean all 4 of the people that are just like reacting to the masked, it's a hard word to say, masked singer are like the reactions are really awful, you know? It's like most of the time the camera like switches over to them and they just have like a straight face. Like they're not reacting at all. You know, there's no like smile. Their eyes are just like emotionless. And then after like half a second they're like, "Oh, dude, I'm on camera." And then they start reacting like, "Oh my god," gasps. "Oh no." I mean, "Oh yeah." This is poggers. Other times they're like already reacting before the camera switches. So I don't know, is this like, whose fault is it? You can't be poise broken there, huh? It's highly rude. Come on. How did he do it? You only have so many bullets, I'm gonna remind you. Maybe I should use a straight sword. Things that the hammer's like actually great versus this boss. That was a horrible move though. Screw it. feel like he should have been poise broken there. The hammer is so good because it keeps. I'm saying poise broken. I mean like staggered. You know, interrupt. That's all that matters. You know, I did get a little new tech from a friend. Apparently, if you shoot an enemy right before they're gonna hit you, it's like parrying, and you can repost. You know, it's similar. Riposty. Anywho, the Masked Singer. I just like. It's just the famous people. Like, here's the other part of my rant, and is gonna go off to other game shows right after. Famous people. Why do they need money? Okay, like apparently they've just like all game shows have decided like we don't need random people. We need people with names and comedians, especially because they will entertain. Hopefully, they will be like extra entertainment than just a stranger. And I mean, like, it kind of makes sense, but I kind of just don't watch it on the principle. Like, you telling me that Hannibal wants to be a millionaire? Because he was like one of the first people on the reboots of that show, of that game show, who wants to be a millionaire. I don't know where it is now. I just know. It's how it was before. I was mid-roll. Dude, just like phase change. Got him. That was foolish. That was also foolish. I need more stamina if I want to do that move. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Alright, I literally just like thought I was out of range like a fool. I don't feel good healing here. I don't like it. Why do famous people need more money? Like you telling me there's just like going on the game show, they're being paid to go on the show, and also they can win money on the show. I feel like that is not actually true. Here's my little tinfoil hat theory. You don't, as a famous person, you don't even have the chance of winning. You're just like playing for fun. You're being paid to appear, and then really no matter how far you go, or maybe it's like I'll just say that I don't think no matter what that Hannibal is getting $1 million. Especially because I don't think he got that far in the game. That said, I'm just like saying things. I didn't watch it. Beautiful. He's a gamer. That was incredible timing. Okay, well, might as well just die because we need heal. Dude, I hate the shove. The shove's not damage. Okay, come on, dog. Anyway, I feel like I've just covered enough ground with like I actually can't think of any other game show that's like, hey, just more famous people you know, instead of just a regular old Joe that is poor and would really like even, $1,000 from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which I think is like 5 questions, maybe four. I don't know. It might just be one. Am I crazy? I'm getting it confused with Deal or No Deal now. Is it $1 and then like 25 and then it's like 100 and then 250 and then 1,000? Can you get $1? No, I think it's like 100, maybe 200, 400. I don't know if it's uh times two either. Exponent of two? Nope, not true. That's not math. Scratch that. I apologize. Just very wrong. Can we beat gas money here? I actually never ran that name by you. I apologize. I started calling him that the first time I played up to this point in the game, because his name's Gascoigne and gas coin, so he's like a coin for gas to be spent on gas. I mean, come on, it's like genius. The shove killed. See ya. Know where you live. Okay, you know what? That's useful heal. Should be killing him every time, honestly. I didn't know that. I didn't notice he was at 1 health. All right. I'm gonna get the straight sword involved. I apologize. Howdy. All right, I parried. All right, I parried again. Okay, you know what? The parry tech is actually very useful. All right, you know what? You're scaring me a little bit. Let's get Big Daddy involved here. Heal me again. He got me, but okay. I hate I hate everything about you. You know, it's the final attempt. We're gonna use all our heals here, and I'll get new ones for next episode. How about that? Dude, you have to go. You have to go for the visceral kill. Okay, I promise you, next episode I will beat him as a parrying machine. Thank you for the useful technology. Parrying is so good. Like I mean I did it 4 times in that fight out of 5 bullets, I think. I can check right now. Once it loads, once it loads. Just kidding. All the bullets refilled. I'm pretty sure it was 4 out of 5 bullets were a repost, and you saw the damage it did. I think if we hit like 7 to 8 of those, we're good. So we're set. We're set. And honestly, I kind of regret getting the Kirkhammer if the whole strategy now is to parry. But the Kirkhammer is fun, and I'm having fun, and the game is fun. And you know what else is fun? Talking trash about the masked singer. I should have been calling it that the whole time. The masked singer? It rolls off the tongue much faster. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Also subscribe if you're not already. Otherwise, free this man's face. Knuckles will get you. This is Knuckles. And that's the game over noise. For not subscribing. Brilliant.